Everyone, we are live with mxmtoon all the way from Oakland, California. Thank you for coming and doing this.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. We appreciate you doing it on show day. You're playing Rockwood tonight, and then you're playing the Gramercy Theater tomorrow. So have great shows tonight and tomorrow. And thanks for coming by and doing this.
Thank you for having me.
So congratulations on the album. The Masquerade is out in the world right now, and we're going to hear 3 songs from it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what's first?
I'm going to play Seasonal Depression first, which is probably one of the more boppier songs, despite the fact that it is one of the most depressing names on the entire album. And I am from California, so I really know nothing about the weather, period. But I wrote a song about still having seasonal affective disorder and making it one of the happiest sounding songs on the entire record. So I figured it'd be appropriate to play it. And we're in New York right now, and it's cold outside, and I feel it in my soul that these lyrics are really going to hit hard today. So yeah, going to play that for you. All right. I just don't see a whole lot of sun, and lately I just can't seem to have any fun. I look outside my window, it's so dark I feel my eyes begin to close. Seasonal depression's got me sleeping off the days, and I've wasted all my time feeling gray. When the sun peeks out, I sit outside to bask in my tiny bit of light to warm the cold that I feel inside. Been locked up in here with the rain coming down. Tried to fool myself to lift up my frown, but a cup of tea and a nap don't solve my problems. I don't like LA except for tacos in Venice, but God, I would move, get some rays and play tennis, and tell my Lyft driver to turn up the volume. Seasonal depression's got me sleeping off the days, and I've wasted all my time feeling gray. When the sun peeks out, I sit outside to bask in my tiny bit of light to warm the cold that I feel inside. We're all just trying to get by, searching desperately for bits of blue in the sky. Sometimes it's hard to wake on up. It takes more than loads of coffee in your cup, 'cause seasonal depression's got us sleeping off the days, and we've wasted all our time feeling gray. When the sun peeks out, we sit outside to bask in our tiny bit of light to warm the cold that we feel inside. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. It sounds great.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about the production process? It seems like it would probably be fairly similar to what's happening in this room right now. It's you and your ukulele centric. Can you talk about what it looks like when you and Robin get in the studio together?
Oh my gosh. So Robin and I worked on the album for 2 weeks back in May in Brooklyn, actually. We were working at Shifted Studios, and we got into the studio, and it had these 2 really large rooms. There was the control room with the huge entire big panel of all the buttons and things and the blinking lights. And then there was the live room that had all the instruments. And for pretty much the entire time, we could have recorded it in a closet because I sat maybe 3 feet away from him, and he used his laptop and his own audio interface and everything. And like, it was just funny. We're both DIY artists that have made music our entire lives on really, really small quartered spaces like this. And it was nice to work with another person that understood that process. And even though we had all these tools available, it was still really small, but we made big sounding songs regardless. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, welcome to our tape room closet here.
It is really
seems
cool.
Like a nice vibe for the music that you make. And before we move on to the second, can we also talk about, in case there are people that are becoming familiar with you for the first time through this live stream right now, can you talk a little bit about your origin and some of the very modern ways that you have decided to develop your career and get your stuff out there?
Totally. I mean, I'm 19. I grew up in Oakland, California. I've been doing music for my whole life, but really kind of focusing on the music industry and being an artist in it for like the last year and a half. And I started releasing my music online, and I think my first original song was released on SoundCloud in 2017. And I've just been an internet kid my entire life, and growing up in a sphere where, you know, involving myself with different social media is just a part of my existence and the way that I interacted with the world. And I've kind of carried that along with me as I've begun to release my own content and been on apps like TikTok or Twitter and Instagram and all the different things that everybody uses nowadays. Just because mainly, I don't know, I'm a teenager who likes to express herself, and I can do that through tweets, and I can do that through videos on YouTube and all the different various platforms. So it's been fun for me to have an audience to kind of engage with when it comes to making content online. But I've just kind of done that in tandem with all of my music, and I think that's given people a really good sense of who I am on an individual level beyond just the songs that I write and the topics I like to discuss. So yeah, I don't know, I would just say I'm just a teenager on the internet at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, that was uncommonly eloquently said. You're
Thank you.
Very, very eloquent person.
Oh my God.
I certainly was not such at the age of 19 or perhaps at the age of 37. You said that really well. I'm glad that I asked. So thank you.
Of course.
There's more music coming up. You're going to play a second, which is also from the Masquerade, right?
Yes, yeah. So this song is Prom Dress, which also has an internet origin that I oftentimes reference. It was a tweet that I made in reference to a moment that I had when I was a senior in high school, and I had just gotten my prom dress. I went out to dinner with my family. We got in and out together, and I got a double animal style fries. I got a shake, and I ate the whole entire thing. It was delicious. I have absolutely no regrets. And I downed it in like 10 minutes flat, and I went to my room, and I was like, you know what? Now would be a really great time to try on my prom dress, because, you know, when else would you do that after you eat a gigantic In-N-Out order? I tried it on. I couldn't zip it up, and I just started I crumpled to the floor, and I was like tearing up and totally just stressed out with school. Probably, I don't know, still emotionally, just really raw from how good the double animal style was. And my mom came in and was like, why are you crying? And I was like, I don't know. I feel really ugly, and I can't fit into this dress that's like really symbolic of one of the best times you're supposed to have in high school. And you're supposed to feel really good about yourself when you go there. And prom is just this big event for every single senior in high school. And I went to Twitter after I'd recovered from my tears. And as I do, I emotionally process on the internet. And I tweeted, crying in a prom dress, what a mood. Wait, I'm going to write a song about that. Don't steal my idea. And then a year later, I released Prom Dress. I try to keep on my word, yeah. So this is Prom Dress. I'm nearing the end of my 4th year. I feel like I've been lacking, crying too many tears. Everyone seemed to say it was so great, but did I miss out? Was it a huge mistake? I can't help the fact I like to be alone. It might sound kinda sad, but that's just what I seem to know. I tend to handle things usually by myself, and I can't ever seem to try and ask for help. I'm sitting here, crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations, thought I'd get to them, but no I didn't. I guess I thought that prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. I keep collections of masks upon my wall to try and stop myself from revealing it all. Affecting others is the last thing I would do. I keep to myself though I want to break through. I hold so many small regrets and what if's down inside my head. Some confidence, it couldn't hurt me. My demeanor is often misread. I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no I didn't. I guess I thought that prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. 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 I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no I didn't. I guess I thought that prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. All I wanna do is run. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
And now that we and the internet all know how eloquent of a person you are,
I would like
to get right in there, and I'm looking forward to your answer. You are known to be a person who speaks candidly about topics that matter, whether that's race relation, whether it's immigration, whether it's sexual orientation, things that matter, mental health. Can you talk about the things that are near and dear to your heart and the reasons why it is important to communicate those things?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned I'm 19 years old. I'm really young, and I'm a woman of color. I'm mixed race. My family is Chinese, and my dad is Scottish German. So I've grown up kind of, navigating those two identities and understanding what that means with my place in the world. And I'm a woman. I'm bisexual. A lot of my identity and the factors that form who I am are really impacted by what's going on in the world at all points in time. And I think I've always found it really important for me to at least speak about my experience and what it's like and been for me so far as I've tried to navigate my identity and really come to terms and understand who I am in the greater sphere of the world. Making sure that I've used this platform that I've been really lucky to have, and I have thousands of people that follow me and listen to my words, and that's a lot of pressure. But knowing that I have the space to talk candidly about the issues that I think impact a lot of my audience and knowing exactly who they are as well, which is oftentimes young people who share a lot of the same identities as that I do, and they're members of the LGBTQ community, they're people of color. Also really trying to understand where their voice fits in with the narrative that's going on in the world right now, and with politics and everything, and what sort of stuff is impacting them. Trying to be a voice among them who might not always have the answers, but is there to be a person who can provide the space for them to also explore who they are, has always been a priority for me, because I know how important it was for me to have those people to look up to when I was growing up, and I still am, and I still have those people that I look to for guidance, and just kind of like, to be a beacon within a world where there can be a lot of dark moments, especially when you have a lot of identities that are oftentimes, just not easily had in this world. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have not once ever been a mixed race or bisexual person. I'm just a regular ass white dude, and I could barely get out of bed this morning. Like it's hard. This is difficult enough. And add layers of complexity on top of it, and it's more difficult. And I really, really appreciate you coming here and talking about it.
Of course, yeah.
If you ever run for any kind of office, I am voting for you.
Thank
100%.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can you tell us who you're going to play third today?
Yeah, I'm going to play a song that's not actually on the Masquerade. It's called Feelings Are Fatal. And this is a song I really feel like that started everything for me. it was my first kind of foray into emotionally vulnerable lyrics. My first song I released was called 1-800-DATE-ME, which is just the cringiest title ever. And it was a song that I wrote for Valentine's Day when I thought no one was going to listen to it on SoundCloud, and it was literally just me complaining about being single, and it was kind of funny. I like to think I'm a generally funny person, but Feelings Are Fatal is just the exact opposite of that song, and it was a demo that I put on SoundCloud that was 43 seconds long, and it was just talking about how I'm just really fucking sad sometimes, and people really liked it. It got like 2,000 likes, which was just blew my mind at the time that I made it, and people were asking for a full version, and there was this continuous lyric that I said my feelings are fatal inside of the song, and it was called Something on the demo version of SoundCloud. And so when I made the full version, I was like, I have to call it Feelings Are Fatal, and it kind of became, I feel like, my compass for when it comes to songwriting, and just making sure that I'm honest with the way that I pose things and sing them to my audience. And it's become pretty much like a sad song staple, I would say, and in a lot of emo teenagers' lives. I feel very proud that I can impact the musical world like that. So yeah, this is Feelings Are Fatal.
Happy for you, I'm smiling for you. I'd do anything for you, for you. It's always for you and never for me. And I need it to stop, so let me tell you, please. I'm always sad and I'm always lonely, but I can tell you that I'm breaking slowly. Closed doors, locked in, no keys, keeping my feelings hidden. There is no ease. I need it to stop, and I want to be able to open up, but my feelings are fatal. My feelings are fatal. How many times must I keep it inside? I need to let go, and I swear that I've tried, but opening up means trusting others, and that's just too much. I don't want to bother, so I'll keep it inside. I'll bury it deep. I know it's not healthy, but you won't hear a peep. Though I'm always sad and I'm always lonely, I could never tell you that I'm breaking slowly. Closed doors, locked in, no keys, keeping my feelings hidden. There is no ease. I need it to stop, and I want to be able to open up, but my feelings are fatal. Whoa, 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 whoa. My feelings are fatal. Oh, 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 oh. My feelings are fatal. Oh, oh.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Thank you so much. This has been a total pleasure. Please come back
you.
anytime.
We'd love to.
Have a great show tonight. You're at Rockwood Music Hall tonight, Gramercy tomorrow. Both are sold out. Perhaps there will be tickets released at the door.
Perhaps,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you're in the New York area, show up and see if you can get in.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
And then there are a number of UK dates as well. You're supporting Cave Town, who is, I meant to say this earlier, I meant to talk about Robin as well, who produced the record. So you've got a couple of dates, or a number of dates in the UK. All of it is up at mxmtoon.com. And best of luck on the Masquerade. Thank you for playing the music from it today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we will stay tuned excitedly to watch whatever you do next, because I bet it's going to be good.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.